Welcome back to Zamoly. We are in the third turn of the Wood South of Zamoly scenario for the Steel Fury at Zamoly Historical Advanced Squad Leader module, and this is turn 3. So far, Germans lost one squad and one half squad, so these are not a big casualties when it comes to the fact that Soviets need to inflict at last 32 casualty victory points. So that's not a dramatic situation for Germans, and we have 8 turns to go. So let's carry on with turn 3, and we are starting with rally phase, so let me check for Germans. I'm trying to rally this leader first. 6, he is fine, so he has now 8-0, and now 7, his men are back to normal as well. Now this squad tries to self-rally. Wow, they are battle well, I don't know if they will battle harden. That's heat of the battle. 8, and they were broken. So I need to find my rulebook and see that's the heat of the battle. We have 8, and that's plus 1 for unit broken. So that's 9. So they go berserk. Oh hell. But in fact there are no enemy units around that they can't see any enemy units. So in fact they go battle hardened. And they cannot go battle hardened because they are an elite unit, and because of that they get fanatic. Okay. Now Soviets. Because I believe that's all when it comes to Germans. Right, so now Soviets. Oh, I should remove this desperation morale. I have Soviet leader here, so he tries to rally his men, and he made it. So they are back to normal. Well, they are not concealed. The leader is, they are not. And we rolled 3. 3 is German sniper, nothing to do. That's all for the Soviets, that's all for the Soviets, so we can carry on with German prep fire phase. So let's take a look. Not much to fire here, because all the Soviets here are out. They can fire here, so that's what they are going to do. They have 10, so that would be 8. They are firing through the clear terrain against Foxhole. So that's 8 plus 1, but please notice one important thing. This unit isn't concealed, but the leader is. So we will use different columns for both of these units. So let me roll. Wow, that's 3. Fantastic roll. So first we have to resolve this as 3 plus 1, so it's 4. 4 versus unconcealed unit, so we have 8 in the column, 4 in the column of 8, so that's morale check plus 2. They are pinned, good for them. And now I have to resolve it against the leader, so that's 6. Sorry, no, that was 3 plus 1, so 4. And that's 4 in the column of 4 now, because the leader was concealed. So that's morale check plus 1. And he breaks. So squad is pinned, leader is broken. Let me mark it to remember about it. So that was quite a good shooting. Okay, who is next to fire? Nothing more to do around, so let's go here. Do I have anyone where well, yes, this Stuck fires here. That's 8 of the machine guns, machine guns, sorry. So it's 8 plus 2, again nothing, come on. And now main gun, finally. So it's 3 plus 2, 5. 5, and we need 8, so this is a hit. And now 5. 5 in the column of 12, because we have 75 millimeter gun. That's morale check +2 for Soviets. Okay, and this is a complete disaster. So they are 458 squad, and now they are reduced into first line half squad because they rolled 12, so they suffer both quality and quantity reduction. So I need to find a fitting half squad. Yeah, found it. So now desperation morale marker. So finally this Stuk achieved something, because that was a series of extremely unfortunate rolls for him. And nothing to do around, but my tank, wait a moment, my tank. I should to remove this dispersed smoke, because it is removed at the beginning of the prep fire phase, and I'm firing on this Soviet tank. So my range is 6, I am buttoned up, so let's go. I have +1 for buttoned up, +1 for this +2, +1 marker on me because of the previous stun, so that's 2. And enemy is not in the motion, nope. There are no obstacles on our line of sight, so nothing. Because of that, we need 8 on the 2-hit target, on the vehicle target type, and I have +2, so I need to roll 8 or less to score a hit. 7, so we hit him, and red is higher than 2, so we hit the hole, so I can replace this on the 2. And now let me check for my 2 kill number. This is 75 millimeter gun, so it has penetration value of 17, and we hit the front aspect, so that's 11. So we need 6 or less to score a hit, because we are firing versus hull, not versus turret. So we haven't chance to shock him. We only have a chance to kill him or immobilize him. And 4. Down he goes. We needed 6, we rolled 4, so that's not enough to burn him, but that's enough to kill the bastard. So there he goes down in, well, maybe not in flames, but definitely he is down. So I'm removing this target acquisition on me, and that's all, because I hadn't rate of fire. Alright, so that would be all, I believe, when it comes to the prep fire. Right? Right. So next we are going into German movement phase. So where I'm going to go, let me see. Let's start here, since we are already there. So now 1, 2, 3, and now this mortar can see them. Do I want to fire with this mortar? That would mean I would reveal myself, but I will take my chance. So this mortar reveals itself and fires on these Germans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. This is area target type, because that's mortar, so we need 7. And our modifiers are -1, because they are moving in open ground, -1 because they are using non-assault movement, and +1 because wait, no, I think I can't hit them. Why? Because they are on the lower level. Yes, they are on the lower level. Sorry, my mistake. I forgot. This is 180 and this is 170. So now I can't see them. Sorry. So they have to stop here, because they already spent 3 movement points, so they would have 2 movement points to move down. They are going to stay here to join this melee and to help eliminate these Soviets. They are going 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now there is nothing to do in the middle part, nothing to do, so we are going into left flank. And now this leader goes here, they are moving, let me remove this concealment, they are taking double time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can see them, and they can fire if they want to. The question is if they want to, or should they keep their concealment? Yeah, they decide to keep their concealment. Now they go down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now them, they are going to take double time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are moving, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, they are taking double time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So they are under CX, while they are not. Now them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double time. This leader goes alone. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the squad with machine gun remains here and goes with double time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this shtuk, it is in motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and now when it is here, it is in the line of sight of this Soviet team with anti-tank rifle. So that's 11, 12, and there it stops. And now Soviet anti-tank rifle team fires on them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is two hit number of 10, and now it spent it was here, there and there. 3 movement points in our line of sight. So that's +2 for target B moving, +1 for case J1, so that's 3. Next, this is small target, so it's 4. And that's all. So we have we need 10 and we have +4. That's a miss, and that was so I'm losing my concealment, and that was anti-tank rifle, so I don't get target acquisition on it, nor rate of fire. Okay, and my shtuk stops, and that's all for this shtuk. The tank was already used, so I think that the only one unit that I can still move that I forgot about is this stack. Let me check if they were rallied. I believe they were. Yeah, so they can move. But leader has only 3 movement factors because he's now wounded. So they decide to move without him. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, and down they stop, and leader goes 1, 2. So that's all for the movement phase of the German player. And now we have Soviet defensive fire phase. So what I'm going to do with my Soviets? Let me think. Not much to do around because no Soviets around. My anti-tank gun can still fire on this German tank, and that now we have an even better situation because this tank is here and the smoke is down, so we can hit him hard without being afraid of smoke. So that's what I'm going to do. I remember that I needed 9, and now this tank isn't moving, so I have minus 2 for target acquisition, and I need 9. So I have almost guaranteed hit. Well, I still can roll 12. Okay, now I have a rate of fire, and I hit the turret, because that's 4, so white over red hit the head, so we hit the turret, and now the turret was facing like this, so we hit the front aspect of turret, and the turret is inferior. So tank has front armor of 8, but the turret has front armor of 6. And now it has Schützens, but only on the side on the turret. So no, we don't care about the front. And now we have 11 versus 6. So it is 5. So we need 6 or less to score a hit, and if we roll 6 or 7, there is still a chance for shock. But that's 8, so that's the miss. But I can take one more shot because I had a rate of fire, so there is still a good chance for me to do something damage to this tank. 7. This is a hit, and this is also a rate of fire. This is again a turret hit, so the same situation as before. Yeah? Let me think. Yes, that's exactly the same situation as we had before. So again, we need at last 7. This is a miss again, but we still have a rate of fire, so I'm firing again. And this is a hit, but that's my final hit because I lost my rate of fire. And now I hit the hull, but I'm hitting the hull from the side. So I have 11 minus 3, so that's 8, and 7 because of the Schützens. So I now need 7 or less to do any damage. 7. So this tank is immobilized. Yes, because we had 10 minus 3 is 7, and we rolled natural 7, so we hit the hull on 7, meaning we immobilized this tank. So it is not destroyed, but is now immobilized. Bad for him. Okay. So that's the very bad situation for Germans, because it won't be able to reach this exit board in this scenario. So we will have to move more troops there. Okay, anyone else? I don't see any options for me to fire on any other German units around. Yeah, that's all. So let's remove these markers. And that's German advancing fire phase. They are firing here, so they have 4 plus 2. Let's see. That's 6. And that's the Soviet sniper activation number. And another big Soviet sniper. I hate him. So That's 6. In the column of 4, this is normal morale check for Soviets. They passed. And now let me go with big Soviet sniper, who is going to wreak havoc again. He is there. 3 and 5. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So they are here and they are broken. Alright, who is going to fire next? This Stuk here, it can fire with its machine gun on them, but that would be 1, because it has 4. It would be halved twice, because advancing fire and concealment, and I would have +1 for this counter, +2 for the trenches, so that would be 1 + 3. Impossible shot. So no, I'm not going to fire. Next, this Stuk fires here. No, sorry, it is prep fired. It cannot fire. Now, any other Germans? No, I don't have any other situations where I can do successful fire. So that's all when it comes to the advancing fire. And now we have a road phase. So who have to road? Let's check. Germans first. So they are broken, so they are rotating here, just to be safe. And no more broken Germans around. Now broken Soviets. They are rotating here. And I have to remove target acquisition. This leader is broken, so he would like to road, but he doesn't. He is in the trench already, in the foxhole, and he is in the woods. These woods is not directly attached to any of these hexes, so he can't retreat. So no. And now let me think. Looks like that's everything when it comes to the road phase. So next we have German advance phase. So let's advance with Germans. We have a lot of advance to do so. So they are advancing here. They are advancing there. They are advancing there. They are advancing here. This leader advances there. Now, okay, they move here. This leader goes there. They are joining this melee, hoping they will help. Now there, the same situation. These Germans are joining melee. And the same situation is here. They are joining melee. They are moving here. This leader goes here. And this squad goes there. So that's all for the advance phase. And now our close combat. We have a couple of them, 3 actually. So first here we have now 3-1 for Germans and 1-1 for Soviets. So Germans 8, and in the 3-1 is it enough? No, that's only enough to reduce Soviet squad, and Soviets are attacking with 1-1, nothing. So still, oh, sorry, not a German squad, but Soviet squad. So they are still locked. 3 squads already, fighting with single Soviet half squad. Now there. I have two German squads versus single Soviet squad. So Germans have 2-1, Soviets 1-1. Germans 1-1, 7, sorry, 2-1, 7. That's enough to half Soviet squad, and Soviets are attacking them, nothing. So they are reduced, but they are still alive. And they are locking us in the melee for the next turn. Now there, Soviets have half squad, Germans have squad and half squad with 8. So Germans are attacking with 4-1 and Soviets are attacking with 1-2. So Germans, Soviets are done and Soviets nothing. So down they go, at last here. Okay, so that's all for the close combats. We still have two that are going on, and we are going to the Soviet part of the turn 3. So that's the Soviet rally phase, and what Soviets are going to do. I think this leader here will try to self-rally. 6 plus 4 minus 1, nope, he remains broken. And I can self-rally single squad, so let them try. 5, nope. So they can remove Desperation Morale. They can remove Desperation Morale from Germans. They have to keep it because adjacent to the enemy, and now this German leader here tries to rally his broken troop. 7, he made it, so they are back to normal. And any other Germans? They are fine. Nope, nothing to do when it comes to rally phase. Okay, so that's all for the rally phase, and now we have Soviet defensive fire phase. So Soviet gun continues its firing on this tank, hoping to destroy it for good. So 5, we hit, but we lost the rate of fire. We hit the hull. So we have our 2 kill number reduced by 1 because of Schützens. And I have 7, so let me check. I had 11, so 10, and they had 3, so that's minus that's 7. So that would be another immobilization. So this tank is eliminated. At last. So who is going to fire next? This anti-tank rifle fires on this Stück around here next. So this is going to, we need, it is not in motion, so no modifiers, but it is small target, so it's +1. So we need 10 and we have +1, and that's a miss. Oh, damn. So that's the miss. And no rate of fire for them, because ATRs have a rate, no, they don't have a rate of fire at all. Oh, sorry, intensive fire, it should be prep fire. And any other shots? Yes, I think that no, they are hidden behind the woods, so I can't see them. Well, they are visible for my mortar here. So my mortar finally can do some damage. So let me count the hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16 on the area target type. That's 8. So we need 8. we hit them, we have a rate of fire, so that's 82 mortar, so we hit them with 16, and 8 in the column of 16, this is morale check +1, 7, so they are pinned, and I can place area acquisition there, and there is another shot because I had a rate of fire, and my mortar breaks. Okay, so it's broken, and we are losing area acquisition. Okay, that was prep fire. Any other prep fires? Well, this machine gun can actually fire on these Germans, I believe, because there is a red crest line on our line of sight, and the red crest line is not blocking line of sight on the single level, so I can fire on them, but I would lose my concealment. So no, I'm not going to take it down. So that's everything when it comes to the Soviet prep fire. Next, I have a Soviet movement phase. So now let me move with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one moves here, and this one moves here, and they remain here. So they both take double time, and the leader remains here. He has only 7-0, so it is better to keep him there. If any of these units would break, he will be able to help them. Now these two squads, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They are taking these trenches, and I think this is everything when it comes to the Soviet movement. Wait, no, I have one more thing I want to do. Now, here they are pinned, but well, they were pinned in the previous turn. So now this squad wants to get out of here. So I am moving there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all, and no more movement for Soviets, no more movement for Soviets. So next we have German defensive fire phase. So what Germans are going to do? Let's take a look. This Stück fires here with its machine gun, so it has 2 + 2, nothing. And now with its main gun, so it's going to be +1, +2 for concealment, +2 for trench, so it's 5. So we need 3 or less to score a hit, nothing. And I can't place target acquisition because they are concealed. So that's unfortunate. No Soviets, no Germans can fire here. And now my Stück fires there. Wait, nope, he can't because there is... wait, they are on the upper level. So yes, I can see them. So there should be -2. I removed -2 target acquisition because they are on the upper level, so I can see them from this hex. 7 on the column of 4 for machine gun, that's nothing. And now my main gun, that's 6, +2 for trench, -2 for the target acquisition. This is a hit, so we hit them with 12, and 9 in the column of 12, that's normal morale check. And oh, they are good as dead. So that's all for this tank. And now, do I want to fire anywhere else? Nope, I don't see any options for me to fire. So that's all for the German defensive fire phase. And next we are going into Soviet advancing fire phase, and nothing to do either. Soviets did what they could in their prep fire phase, so no options to do any advancing fire. And now we have road phase. So this commander has to road because he's adjacent to the enemy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And any German units would have to road. No German units are broken, so no German units have to road. So that's all for the road phase. Next we have Soviet advance phase. So they are advancing here, and that's everything. Looks like that's everything, and that's all what I wanted to do. Well, maybe not. Let them advance here and protect this leader. That would be better. So that's all for the Soviet advance phase and close combat phase. We have still a couple of melees to resolve. First here. Germans have 13 versus 2. So this is going to be 6 to 1. So they need 10. And Soviets are attacking them, so that's 1 to 2. So Germans, they did. Soviets, they didn't. They are down. And the last melee, I think, yeah, it's here. So Germans have 4 to 1, and Soviets are attacking this elite unit, so they have 1 to 2. Germans have nothing, Soviets nothing. So they are still locked. As you can see, these melees can work very good for Soviets, buying them time. So that's all for the close combat. I am removing pins. No more pins around. Nope. So that's all for the turn 3. We are moving into turn 4. Let's go with turn 4 then, and rally phase. As for Germans, do I have anyone to rally? Let me check here. Well, they would self-rally. This leader did his job. They are all fine. Yeah, so I am self-rallying this squad. 7, they are back to normal. That's good. And now Soviets. This leader tries to self-rally. 7, no, he remains broken. And this gun tries to repair. Nothing, it remains broken. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that's all for the rally phase. Next we have German movement phase, prep fire phase. So who wants to do prep fire? You know, I think no one. That's an unusual situation, yes, but looks like I haven't any situations where I can actually do effective fire versus Soviets. Yes, that's true. So I'm not doing any fire. Well, let me think. As for this Stuck, no, it is going to move. So no more defensive, no prep fire for Germans. Let's go into movement phase. That's an unusual situation where you don't make any prep fire, but it happens. So this Stuck goes into motion. It's 1-1. And now this anti-tank rifle fires on it again. So now it has +2 because of the vehicle being in motion. Still a hit. We hit the turret, and it has 3. It has 3, so that's good. We hit them with 3, and our penetration value is 6. So that's 6 minus 3, so it's 3. Well, that's 5. So sadly a miss. That was close, but not close enough. So now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because they are moving up the crest red. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it is here and it is in the motion. Okay, so let's return to this flank, and now they are moving 1, 2, 3. This squad goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are taking double time from them. They are moving. They cannot be double timed again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They are moving 1, 2. That would be 4 here. So they don't have enough movement points. Now them 1, 2, 3, 4. They are firing here, but that would be their subsequent defensive fire. So they have 4 plus 1 minus 1. So 4 and 0. 5 in the column of 4, that's morale check plus 1, and they break. I was certain that with morale of 8 they will be able to make it, but looks like they couldn't. Okay, so now this squad, they are moving with a leader. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they, that would be 1, 1, 2. And do I want to move here? That would be welcomed with the firepower of the fire from them. So yes, I will take my risk. I am moving here, and now they are taking their first fire. And please notice that they are elite unit. This means they have more capability, and they are firing here with 12. And now I need to roll to see if they have mole or not. They have it. So they add plus 4. So that's 12 plus 4, so that's 16. So they have 16 and 3. So that's 3 on the 16, 1 killed in action. This German squad is dead, and that's German sniper. Nothing. So I need to place 8 here. Now they are moving here, and leader goes on them, and now this group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are moving with double time. This squad with light machine, half squad with light machine gun goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And now they can be seen by this Soviet heavy machine gun. And this heavy machine gun declares that it wants to fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they are in the regular range, because this is a heavy machine gun with firepower of 6 and range of 12. So that's 12, minus 2 and minus 1. So that's 6 minus 3. And this is going to hurt. But, well, maybe not. Or maybe yes. Wait. That was 6. 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5 in the column of 6, this is morale check plus 1. So yes, this might be bad. Very bad. They are broken. And that was first fire. Okay, who is next? I think that this Stuk is going to be next to go. So it spends one movement point to go into motion. Now it wants to go up the black crest line. Let me check for the vehicle. That would be up 5. Okay, so 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I'm going here in motion, and these Soviets here reveal themselves and they fire on my crew. They have 5, so it's going to be 4, and +2 because of the partial protection. So that's 8 + 2, that's 10, so that's nothing. With the firepower of 4, that's first fire and 2. Alright, who is next? Let me see. Who? They. This squad is going to remain here. This group. There are 3 squads here, so I'm not going to move them together because you know, you stack them, we smack them. So 1, 2, 3. I am moving up the red crest line. Yes, that's 1, 3, and 4. So now I'm in the line of sight of this Soviet anti-tank gun. Anti-tank gun is probably not the best weapon to fire on enemy infantry units, but it's better than nothing. So yes, I'm going to fire with this gun on the infantry target type on the range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the infantry target type, on the 12 we need 7. I have no modifiers for length, so it's still 7, and -2 for enemy moving in open ground without assault movement. So that's the 5, so that's the hit. We have a rate of fire, and 45 gun has firepower of 4. So we hit them with 4 and 8, nothing. But I can place target acquisition on them, and that's all. Now, other units. They are taking double time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are spending 2 movement points to move into the shell holes, and now when they are in the shell holes, they get TAM of 1 from the shell holes, if they spend additional movement point on shell holes. So gun fires on them. We have the same situation, but this time modifiers work differently, because they are not in open ground, and they are using partial protection from these shell holes. So we still need 7, but we have +1 for shell holes and -1 for non-using assault movement. So we need 7 and no modifiers at all, and that's 11. That was close to damage, but this means that we lost our target acquisition. Alright, so who is going to be next? This squad goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is not in the shell holes now, because it spent only 1 movement point, so no. This leader goes here. He feels like he might be needed around. Now this wagon train with mortar goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This squad goes 1, 2, 3. And I believe that's all when it comes to the German movement phase. Yes, looks like that's everything when it comes to the German movement phase. So now we are removing residuals and we have Soviet defensive fire phase. So who is going to do defensive fire? Let me think. They are going to fire here, so that would be 4 plus 1. That's covering, so that's nothing. That's the miss. They can only do first fire. They can only do first fire, so nothing. That's all for the Soviet defensive fire phase. Right. So now we have German advancing fire phase, and I will do so. Where? I will start with Stuck. Its goal is to make this machine gun unconcealed, so it fires with... No, sorry. It can't, because it is in motion, enemy is concealed, and I would have also used advancing fire. So no, that would be impossible shot. Nope, it's not going to make it. But any other Germans? Well, they can fire here. They have 4, so it will be 1 plus 3. Almost impossible shot, but why? But almost. Nope, that's a miss. They can't see anyone. They are broken. They are broken. They can't. Nothing. Well, they can do so. So they are firing here. That's 4 plus 1, 2 plus 1. Oh, that's a Soviet sniper activation number. Nothing. But that's 5. In the column of 2, this is normal morale check. So, Soviet leader, he breaks. He was already broken, so he's wounded. How far? How much? He dies. Now, Soviet squad, they are passed, and now since they lost the leader, they have to take leader loss morale check. This leader had modifier of 0, but even so, they break. Okay, they can't fire. Well, this one can, but it is in motion, so it would fire here with firepower of 1, or even it can fire on this gun. But firing on this gun, yeah, that would be a better idea. So I'm firing on this gun with firepower of 1. Nothing. And any of these has a line of sight to them. They have 4, they have 4, they have 4, and they have 6. So I believe that this squad might actually have a range here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. No, they haven't. So they can't. But this mortar definitely has. So I think I can do so. But that would be extremely tough shot. Because this is it is a vehicle technically, so it would fire with bounding fire, and it is non-turreted, so it will be +5. But that would allow him to take a target acquisition. So yes, it takes its chance. It fires on. I think it can fire on this machine gun. That would be a better target. So I'm firing here. So let me count the range. It will be long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16. And I have 28. So now 16, this is 8 on area target type. And now let's calculate the modifiers. I have +5 for bounding fire, +2 for enemy in the trench, so that's +7. So only critical hit would allow me to get a hit. 3, this is a miss. I can't use rate of fire in the advancing fire phase, but I can place target acquisition on this machine gun. Area acquisition, okay. So that's all for the German advancing fire, and now we are going into road phase. There will be some routing on both sides, I think, but Germans are first to road because that's their part of the game. So this squad roads here. Anyone can see them. I believe they have a line of sight to them, but they have just a range of 2, so now they can't see them. I mean, they can see, but they haven't them in the normal range, so they can route here safely. Now this squad, it doesn't have to route, so no, it has to route. Sorry, it has to route, so it routes there. This one doesn't have to route, so it's not routing. And I think that's all for the road phase. Yes, that's all for the road phase. I forgot about this German squad. Damn, to move them. But well, that's my mistake. So that's all for the German movement phase. And next, for road phase. So next we have German advance phase. So who is advancing and where? Let me see. Well, they want to advance because they forgot to move. Now, they are advancing here. They are advancing there. They are advancing here. They are advancing there. This leader advances here. They are advancing here. And now there. They are advancing into this melee. They are advancing into shell holes. They are also advancing into shell holes. They are moving here. They are moving... No, they will remain in the shell holes, since this is some protection for them. And that's all for the advance phase. So, close combat phase. We have last remaining close combat here to resolve. So, Germans have 12 versus 2. That's 6 to 1. And Soviets are attacking them with 1 to 2. Germans, Soviets are dead. Soviets, Germans are halved. So 468 is reduced into half squad. That's that kind of unit, and I need half squads for him. Let me find. I need 2. Okay, because I want to mark the losses. So these Soviets fought quite bravely. So that's the end of the German part of the turn 4. We are now in the Soviet part of the turn 4. Let's start with rally phase and Soviets. Can they do any rally? Yes, this unit tries to rally. Nothing. They try to fix motor, and the motor breaks completely. Soviet quality. And I think that's all for the Soviet and German actions in the rally phase. Yes, so I can remove this desperation morale and that desperation morale. This one has to stay, and that would be everything. That would be everything for the rally phase. Now we have Soviet prep fire phase. So my Soviet anti-tank gun fires on them. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can fire on this mortar as well, so that's the better option. But first I need to hit it. That was 12, so I need 9 to hit it. I have no obstacles on my line of sight, nothing, so just a natural 9, because this is normal size target. This is not a small target, not a big target, just a regular target. So I need to score a hit, and then I will see... wait, no, that's the unprotected vehicle. So I will need 5 later. So first I need to see if I hit him. Yes, I scored a hit, and now let me see. It was 4, I have 4, so I need to roll 5 or less to destroy this vehicle. Sadly, I didn't. I can place target acquisition. And I had a rate of fire, so I can fire again. And this time I hit him, but I lost my rate of fire. So I have no more firing on him. And again, I need 5 or less to score a hit. I think that's a good chance, so destroying this mortar would be quite a good thing for Soviets. But not with such rolls. Okay, so that's all for the Soviet Soviet anti-tank gun. Now, who is next? They are trying to fire, and they are firing their regular firepower. They are not using anti-tank gun, because firing anti-tank rifle on the front side of the Stuk would be pointless. So I'm firing my normal firepower on its crew. So I have 4 and plus 2. That's 8, so that's the miss. Okay, who is going to be next? My machine gun. My machine gun targets these 2 squads, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 6 halved, so it's 2. It's 3, so it's going to be 2. They are in the shell holes, so it's +1. And they have a commander, so it's -1. So I have 2 and 0. Okay, this is rate of fire, and this is 2. In the column of 2, this is K1. So one of these squads is reduced. First one, second one, so this second line squad is reduced into half squad. And now they have to take morale check +1. First one breaks. Second one is pinned. Okay, that's no good. And since I had 1, I have a rate of fire. So I can fire again with firepower of 2, and that's nothing. That's That's the miss. So that's all for this machine gun. And who is going to be next? I believe no one. Wait, maybe? Nope, no, that's not. So that's all for the prep fire, and now the Soviet movement phase. So who is going to move on the Soviet side? These two squads aren't moving anymore, so they can remove double times. And I haven't any other Soviet units that can actually move and do something valuable. So that would be everything for the Soviet movement phase. And now let's go to the German defensive fire phase. So I'm starting with this Stück, and my Stück fires on this anti-tank gun, first with its machine gun, so it fires with 2 because it is in motion, so it's 2 plus 1, nothing, and now it fires with its main gun, nothing, and since it is in the motion it can't place target acquisition, sadly. Next, my mortar. It fires on Soviets here again, but now it has +2 for trench, -1 for target acquisition, and it needs 8. So that's 9, +2 -1, this is a miss, and it has 4, so that's not a rate of fire. I'm flipping target acquisition. That's bad. Next, they don't have machine gun, so they cannot fire anywhere here. That would be too far. So do them. Well, there. They are firing here, so that's 4, 8, and 12. So, oh, sorry, they are concealed. So that's 2, 4, and 6. So they have 6 plus 1 and +2 for trench, so that's 6 plus 3. And 4. That's the Soviet sniper activation number we all love so much. Small sniper. But let me resolve fire first. So that's 6. In the column of 6, this is going to be morale check +1. So they are losing their concealment and they take morale check. 8 +1, so they break. And now Soviet small sniper, 6 and 2, so 1, 2, he goes there and he pins this squad. Okay, that's all for the sniper. Any other things I want to do with my Soviets? Germans. Yes, this Stück still fires on this. Sorry, I can't place it like this because my camera would fall down on the floor. So I am firing on them with 1. That's the miss. And I'm not using my main gun. I don't want to risk its damage. That's all. And I haven't other options to do defensive fire. So that would be everything for the German defensive fire. Or maybe, well, why not? I have 8, so that would be 16 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2, so that would be 16 plus 2. That's great. That's 5 in the column of 16. That's morale check +3. They made it, but they rolled German sniper activation number. Nothing. So German sniper is sleeping. and now them, they are firing here, 8 plus 1, nothing. Alright, now that's everything for the defensive fire phase, and now we have Soviet advancing fire phase. Not much to do, because I already did all my fire in the prep fire phase, so that's all for the Soviet advancing fire. And next we have a road phase. So who has to road? On the Soviet side, these guys are routing here, there, and there. I can remove this low ammo because mortar is already dead. This unit doesn't have to road. And now them. They have to road. And now they are routing here. This is shell hole hex, so I don't have to take interdiction roll here. Now I am moving here. I am not in the line of sight of any of the enemy units because this machine gun has a range of 12, so I am too far. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here I am routing into this trench. Please remember that trenches in this game are considered to be suitable terrain for road and rally. So that would be everything for the road phase. Yes. Next we have Soviet advance phase. Do I want to advance anywhere with Soviets? I don't think so. I don't see any opportunities for Soviets to road, to advance, so I can remove pin markers. And I think that's one of the very few situations where I have no close combat to resolve. Yes, not a single close combat on board. That's an unusual situation. So that's the end of the turn 4.